We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
Deep into that darkness, peering. Long I stood there, wondering, fearing.
This is Paladin Dan's on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dan's on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Hey.
Now, you all right? You need something?
Your thoughts?
Flying that ship into the heart of the Commonwealth. Mark my words. The Brotherhood's here to start a war.
Hey, see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here?
Officer.
Hope you didn't...
Excuse me.
Paladin Dance is waiting for you inside, recruit. You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertibird. Now that's a challenge. Now that the Pridwin's here, we can take the fight to the Institute. I can't believe super mutants were human once. How could science have gone so wrong?
Hey there.
Seeing that airship looming over the Commonwealth is a hell of a sight. If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance? Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
Hi.
Wish I was back at HQ. I feel a lot safer with the Pridwin hovering over my head. When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine. I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse. You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out. Taking down the Institute should be easy, now that Elder Maxon's calling the shots. If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners. You can relax now. Reinforcements have arrived. Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war. If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
These burn marks. Must have spent a whole case of ammo holding this site.
Suppose that means we missed all the fun. No one's gonna move on this place now that the Pridwin's in town. Excuse me. Good thing Dance's team sent that signal to us. Otherwise, they'd be on their own right now. Oh man, if I'm late for muster one more time, Captain Kells is gonna have me do 100 push-ups. Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive. Excuse me. We've got the airport ruins secured. The perfect staging area for our assault. Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor. Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals. Oh god. Mole rat on a stick was a really bad idea. Excuse me. I can't believe I'm stuck babysitting the police station outpost. Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can be fatal. Excuse me. By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected. Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink. The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal. Hi. Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, sister. How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous. Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed. Excuse me.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant. The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off the Pridwin's hull. From the outside.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another fight ahead of us.
Don't despair, sister. We're here to save the Commonwealth. If we intend to stay here, we need to reinforce this compound. Seeing that airship looming over the Commonwealth is a hell of a sight. Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferals like paper.
Hi.
Now that the Pridwin's here, we can take the fight to the Institute.
Duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Cavalry's arrived, and it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Pridwin. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Gonna be a quick war with that thing on our side.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an overwhelming show of force has a chance of halting a conflict before it begins. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Dance.
Lancer Captain Kells is waiting for us on the Prydwen.
If you want to impress me, complete the op I gave you. Otherwise, we've got nothing to talk about. You plan on completing that mission standing around, or what?
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals. Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner. Can't talk right now. Gotta clean the Mirelurk scat off my boots.
I'm in.
We've got the airport ruin secured. Perfect staging area for our assault. We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood. If it was up to me, I'd take every barrel, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space. Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Business. Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
That's it.
The Commonwealth isn't getting any safer with you hanging around the police station. Get going!
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility, but we'll get the job done.
It's so exciting being new to the Commonwealth. There must be so much technology out there that our scribes haven't seen yet.
Hey there.
The human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Watch your back out there. I'm guessing we're not the only ones scouring the Commonwealth for those artifacts.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
can't believe I'm stuck babysitting the police station outpost. Hey. Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving under. Good thing Dance's team sent that signal to us. Otherwise, they'd be on their own right now.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to Initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
Yeah, where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
I can't talk to you right now. Maxon is preparing to address the crew. You lost. Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Hey there.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down.
Hey there.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our beneath the Commonwealth. There is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
I prefer laser weapons myself. Gets a cleaner shot and leaves that memorable ozone
about
smell
them, you know.
behind.
The people of the Commonwealth.
If you say so.
I can understand your indecisiveness. Turning your weapons on the very same people that you're trying to save can be a bitter pill to swallow.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this? The Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Elder.
Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the ship. Then meet me on the flight deck for your mission.
Getting a bit of twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Internal monitoring active. Looks quiet.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Captain.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Hold up a sec.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. Proximity sensor free. Getting a 3-second pingback.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Okay, remind me never to try jumping off the Pridwin's flight deck in power armor. Smashed up one of the legs pretty good.
Just go talk to Proctor Ingram. She'll fix it up. It'll be as good as new.
No, I can't go to her. That's why I asked you. If she finds out this happened, someone will end up on report. I'll figure it out.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I can't help you. Better ask someone else.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. no time to waste when there's work to be done.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Excuse me, Captain Cade.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Proctor Quinlan.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Well now, wondered when I'd see you again.
Just waiting for you to pull a gun on me again? Spice things up?
No, I think we're well past that. Listen, I didn't have a chance to thank you properly before. I'm not sure I still have a place here. I've been away for too long. Maybe I'm not cut out for the Brotherhood anymore. But I'll give it time. I owe it to you and to my team. Thank you for giving me another chance. Cade won't clear me for duty yet. To think he's giving me orders now.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capital Wasteland.
There are days I miss being out in the field. Usually during lunches. Proctor Tegan's looking for folks to procure supplies from local farms. You should talk to him. Pull up a stool, Knight. You need some patching up? Go see Knight Captain Cade. Hopefully the next recovery team will bring back some decent supplies. Been having to get real creative.
Never did like this rust bucket. Oh, sure, the Pridwin's a fine ship, but put me in the field any day.
Pridwin in town. The Institute doesn't have a chance.
I don't know about Scribe Naraya. I think she loves her little zoo a bit too much.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green. Not like the initiates back in my day.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, You might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
You can come with me or wait until I'm done. It's up to you.
In that case, I prefer to tag along. If you change your mind, just let me know.
Hey.
Need something?
Paladin dance.
What do you want?